Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of Timberborn. Lukamundo here, and we are continuing to go on our adventure with this lovely little tiered village up here. Why is the water? Oh, I know why. Well, you know what? That can be down, that can be, yeah, sure. I'm not quite sure why water is continuing to just stay in this area. I hope it dissipates at some point. We'll see. But for now, what we're going to do this episode is we're going to build up this reservoir even more. So this is going to be pretty fun, actually, and it's going to take a lot of work. Let's go ahead and pause, and we're going to demolish all of these roads. Very good. And then we're going to demolish all of these dandelions, which, well, not that we want to. Actually, we don't need to demolish those two. We only need to stop right at the dam, honestly. Oh, although, you know, this would be kind of a cool spot. Unfortunately, I think there's only... Okay, there is a triple, but we really do not want to do that. Well, anyways, let's go ahead, and it's going to be a little bit of a mess trying to figure this out, to be honest. We're going to go ahead and remove this walkway. There we go. Apparently, I removed the whole thing. That was a little dumb. Let's add in levees. We're just going to leave that walkway there. No reason to remove it at this point. So now we've added in that. We're going to go ahead and add one more levee here. And we're going to add in a stairway. Plus, let's go ahead and add our pathing in. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. We are going to be putting in a wall that will increase our water capacity by a ton. However, we do want to watch out for overflow. So you know what I'm thinking? I think we're going to need to put some levee a little bit farther down. Let's go ahead and harvest this. Okay, and these guys are going to be building this. They are building it quite well, actually, which is good. Unfortunately, we're going to lose all those trees. That's just going to be what happens. Now, how are we doing? We have finally a smelter. Unfortunately, it's very far away from the metal, but we are producing it, which is fantastic. We're getting metal blocks, right? It produces metal blocks. Yes, metal blocks coming out. So logs go in, scrap metal goes in, metal blocks come out. 13 metal blocks at a time. That's great. Let's go ahead and increase our capacity. We have a ton of available workers. We've got a lot of available workers. We also have a lot of problems because we need more food. We need a ton more food. Now these berries, they give 3 berries. How many carrots do we get? We get 3 carrots. Now, is there a nutritional value of berries versus carrots? Is it better to do berries? Is it better to do carrots? How do we know? It does take 12 days to grow. This takes 4 days to grow. You know what? Carrots are way better than berries. I should have harvested these a long time ago and replaced them for carrots. All right, so we are getting the large storehouse now, and that is going to house all of our wheat, which is phantasmal. So let's go ahead, wheat right there. How are we doing? 10 days to harvest and 77% complete. We've got a ton of water. Let's go ahead and put, I wish I could put it up to 0.75, but I cannot. What is this at? 1.2. Okay, let's go ahead and, you know, if I did that, it would kind of drain all down through here. Probably not a good idea. No droughts along the way. We can also cancel this demolishment because we're never going to be able to reach it. However, they're doing a fantastic job building that. I'm very happy for them. Hopefully, they start to dismember these gathering these berries because I really would like them to focus on dismembering them. I say dismember, I do mean uproot, but you know. All right, they're finally getting to it. I had to assign them a high priority, a super high priority, because they just were not getting to it. We are going to be replacing all of that with carrots for now. I just don't know of what else we should do. I think carrots are pretty good. And also they, they grow quick. And from what I understand, there isn't really a nutritional difference except for variety. As long as you have variety, it's okay if the bulk of your food is, specific, and then the rest of it is just kind of, made up as you go. So let's go ahead and look. We did get to gold 12. Unfortunately, there's one injured, and I have not been able to create a medic. I believe the medic is a healer. Now, the healer is finally built. Finally, but we still have, it says, I thought it said that we had someone injured. Did it not? Nope, I guess not anymore. But we are hitting a drought that's incoming in 3 days. I really want to prioritize all of these, so let's go into priority and let's make these all super high priority. That way they get it done. And then I can at least have a little bit of a higher reservoir. I do want to... I don't know if I have enough time to also build the dam. I need that done first. Now, we do have this gravity battery. I do not know how to hitch it up. I guess we're going to need to figure that out. All right, so I've got it figured out. We send a column across. Now, I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to build these here just so that they can access it, because they can only access from one tile away. But that will give us the ability to have power via this gravity battery, which currently has a lot of power to it, 12,000, which honestly I think is good. Let's go ahead and make wheat flour, and then we're going to make bread on top of that. Now, this also needs power, which means that we'll have to send the power down, which is perfectly fine. I don't know if power daisy chains, but we're going to figure that out. So let's get that set up too. All right, so that's how we're going to have it set up. It's going to bring power all the way down to here. Now, I'm hoping that the power can just go straight through, daisy chains through the object. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put a bypass around the side. And I'll have to reconfigure it a little bit, unfortunately. Matter of fact, maybe I should plan for that anyways. All right, there we go. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drop the power down. It kind of comes down and it attaches into the grist mill. Now, the other thing is I've put a contingency of a joint here, a T on that, so that we can have the power come all the way over there. So let's go ahead and play that. We do have, unfortunately, in just 0.2 of a day. Now, it looks like I can pull these all the way up. So we are going to pull them all the way up, let that water rise as high as it can go for the next 0.2 days. Yes, there we go. There we go. Please, drought. Okay, the drought just came, but we're good. We're good. Okay. All right. So this is a water dump. No available workers in district. Really? Okay, let's go ahead and drop a couple of workers. There we go. Let them... Yes, work on that. So pretty much what I've got is I've got a rotating water source. So they'll pull water from here, and let me see, obtain empty. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so what is this? Yeah, we do not need these anymore. We don't need these places because there is nothing to harvest anymore. The farms will do the bulk of the work. Speaking of, food is great. Food is absolutely excellent. Wheat is excellent. The only things we do not have going right now is the mill. We are going to need 2 mills probably at some point, but we do have a lot of wheat to harvest. Now, that's not harvested yet. Okay. Now, I love the look of these storage units. You can actually see the individual pieces. Wow, you can zoom in with an unlocked camera. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Being able to see right inside there, that is so stinking cool. You can actually see them putting those pieces there. Unfortunately, it's going to be quite a while until this is going, wow, wow, look at that. They've already got that going. It looks like the battery, please tell me the battery's connected up. So the battery's connected up. It looks like building needs power. Well, I have power going. Oh, snap. Oh, man, I didn't, did I? All right, so we're going to have to make an emergency here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to put this, and they can come through there. Can they not? All right, hopefully they'll clean that up. Let's put priority of 3. There we go. And yeah, they can access it now. Too far away from the district, of course, because they have to build those first. Let's go ahead and up these priorities to 3 and 3 and 3. That way, I love this. I love this. So this is going. This is powered, but because there's no power coming out of it, it's just staying at 12,000. But this proves that it's working. Let's go ahead and let's see. Yeah, so we're just not able to produce. I wonder if this drops down. It must drop down as it reduces its power. Whatever it has left for power, it must get lower and lower and lower till it hits the bottom here. That would be cool to see, though. That would be really cool to see. Also, I love seeing this. I love seeing how. Oh, look at this. He's building it. Oh, awesome. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. And they've got that connected. Great. All right, so it is using it. Okay, and it's lowering. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now, it's already used 3,000 of its power, but these guys are producing. So, I mean, it's worth it. Sure, it's not going to last the entire season. Let's go ahead and drop that down. It's not going to last the entire season. Of course it's not. But it will last. Let's go ahead and put that priority up. I want them to constantly be feeding the water supply. Water. I'm assuming that just means that it's pumping out. Is it pumping out? It is. It is. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and let's do that again for this spot right here. That will just be extra water that they will pump out. It will keep this reservoir going. Now, let's go ahead and drop that down yet again. We're kind of blowing through water super quickly, but that's fine. We've got our water towers pretty full. Let's go ahead and pause that guy. We'll keep one pump going. That way, we'll keeping the ground green. I suppose we're keeping the ground green by keeping the water in our river area. But it looks like these. Ooh, boy, looks like these are going empty quick. Unfortunately, well, that's okay. I think we're still doing fantastic. I can't wait for next season when we'll be able to fill this whole entire area up. That's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I would like to somehow do something with these trees, harvest them or something, but I've got so much wood coming in that I just don't need to worry. Food is more of the worry right at the moment. We're still waiting for the power to be finalized. Let's go ahead. It's too far. What do you mean it's too far? Oh, really? Seriously? Okay. All right. We'll get that fixed up. Let's do that. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that should fix it. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll be able to get up there and do diagonal. I know they won't be able to do diagonal. So let's do high priority in that. Let's put this as less priority. And let's put these as super high priority. You know what? Things are working. Things are working well. We're pumping water out of the large reservoir. We're keeping this height all the way down, so this is constantly equalized across the entire thing. It's a ton of water at our disposal. We do need to keep this reservoir large. I am concerned about needing another reservoir somewhere. I might build a custom reservoir, or I might fill up this whole area. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I've got to figure out what to do. I mean, maybe I've got to scrap this and make this entire area a reservoir. I don't know, but we'll figure that out. So it looks like the power's already gone I don't know, I think it was at day 3 or day 4, which, yeah, I mean, that's understandable. There's just nothing I can do about it. Now, I love this, guys. Look at this. I haven't emptied this out any more than it already is, but I am pumping in so much water from my own pump that we're kind of just, we're on a loop. We're cycling our water through. So this is constantly staying full, which is exactly what we were looking for. Unfortunately, we're running into another food issue, and that's very concerning. I might end up having to, I don't know, I might end up having to make this all, oh good, they've got this going. Good. We're finally producing wheat flour, so that's great. We are going to put a ton of carrots here too. We just need food. We need more food, and honestly, there's nothing else to plant that is worth planting. We're just going to go ahead and we're just going to fill this all up with harvestable crops. Perfect. And good news, drought has ended. Let's go ahead and pop the height up to 2. We are going to, actually today, we're going to be, no, actually not today, probably in the next episode, we will be getting this to a tier 3 floodgate. That way it will store up as high as we can go. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. This is what we've done. We've added power. We've added so much extra stuff. I'm not quite sure how we get power out of this again. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But, oh, okay, here we go. So once the power comes on, it does that. Okay, perfect. So, guys, anyways, thank you for joining me today. Please like and subscribe and share this video. I have been having so much fun. We've created quite a place for ourselves. Look at that. Now, they're starving to death, of course, but hey, we'll see what happens in episode 6. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Timberborn. See you guys later.